Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Emperor Palpatine and Yoda Battle Unleashed statue. Unfortunately, I don't have the package for this guy, or these guys, because I picked it up secondhand, but it's not a huge deal, so let's go ahead and jump into the review. This statue stands to the top of the lightsabers, let's see here, just under 9 inches tall. And at the front it is about 7 or so inches wide, and then it's fairly shallow. It's only maybe 4 inches deep, so pretty good size overall on the statue. And unlike a lot of the Unleashed statues, you're actually getting 2 characters interacting in one piece. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at that. First of all, there's Emperor Palpatine, really great sculpt work there. If I can talk, there's tons of wrinkles all the way around on his tunic. His hood and everything is flared out, really cool. He's got these force lightning effects coming from his hands, and they wrap all the way around the figure. And then he's also got this Yoda clear, I guess, jump. I mean, really all it's doing is holding Yoda up in the air in a dynamic way, but it is translucent and really cool looking, and it's well sculpted as well. Really the only thing I don't like about this Palpatine is that underneath his cape, it's hollow. It's kind of weird because they sculpted his boots here, and then they just hollowed him out to reduce weight. It's just interesting to me that they spent the time to sculpt his lower legs, even though you can't see him from the front, and then just not bother to either sculpt the inside here or just fill it in. Kind of strange. As far as Yoda is concerned, really great looking Yoda. You can see his feet, really cool, and then his cape kind of flows into this translucent part. Now what they've done here is they've sculpted his cape here, but then they've brushed the paint that they used from the cloak down onto the plastic, which makes it seem like he's swooping around Palpatine, which is a cool effect. It makes it look like he's moving very quickly instead of just having the cape painted. So I think that was an interesting and effective way of making this more dynamic here. Yoda's lightsaber, I think, is removable. Yeah, it is. And so that'll keep it from breaking if it takes a shelf dive. And it's also made of a nice translucent plastic. Forgot to mention, I think Palpatine's is also removable. Other removable parts include these force lightning pieces here. If you wanted to take them off for whatever reason, you could. They just plug into some holes. Unfortunately, if you wanted to display it that way, it does leave a couple ugly peg holes on the figure, but other than that, it still looks cool. It just, I think, in my opinion, looks cooler with the lightning effects. Another thing that you can do for different display options is actually remove Yoda. So you can have just the Emperor by himself. You could also plug the lightning back in if you wanted to, but you can display him this way. Again, it leaves kind of ugly peg holes. Unfortunately, the way that they've designed this, you can't just have Yoda swooping around doing this super cool jump here. It won't stand up. So if you want to display Yoda, you have to have him pegged into Palpatine here. Personally, I don't suggest displaying him any other way than than fully put together. I think that that's the way it was intended to be put together, and I think, in my opinion, it looks best that way. One thing I will say is I don't think that the likeness for the face is super accurate. It doesn't really look like the actor, in my opinion. It's not terrible by any means, and it definitely is passable, but I definitely think it could have been better. As far as Yoda's concerned, I think that really couldn't have been done much better. I think it looks great. Overall, I would say that this is a really cool statue. If you can track it down, it's probably worth picking up. I did check on Amazon before the review here, and it was like $80 or something, 80 US dollars. So I definitely don't think it's worth that. So if you see it for that price, don't pick it up. But if it's, you know, around the original asking price, I would definitely suggest picking it up because it is a pretty cool piece. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.